Welcome to 254 Political Checklist and Politricks Arena. I'm your host Eva Evenjo, and today I want us to focus on Politricks by one Millicent Omanga. Millicent has been a close ally to William Samoei Ruto to an extent that she was kicked out by Uhuru Kenyatta as a nominated senator because she was working with William Samoei Ruto. Fast forward, Millicent Omanga was appointed to the role of a CAS. When the court squashed them, she was kicked out. It is rumored that Millicent Omanga bagged a 1 billion tender, 1 billion shillings tender at State House for renovation, and she came out and denied the rumors just recently after she joined the United Alternative Government. Fast forward, um, she comes in as a liar. Well, um, the reason as to why I had given that a benefit of doubt until it recently happened. Yesterday, there was a gazette notice to kick her out as a board member of Kenya Shipyards Limited. And quickly to her page, she said that she was not aware that she had been given such an appointment. If you go back to Kenya Shipyards Limited, their website on 30th or 31st January 2026, they did an update. And among the people who were present as board members, in fact, she as an independent director is Millicent Omanga. Well, you could be saying that she is on one term, she's working against William Ruto. By now, we all know that William Ruto knows that his numbers are gone. So, if he cannot rig, he becomes the de facto leader of opposition. And you know how lethal William Ruto can be as an opposition leader. That tells you there are people he needs to be funding government and also to be moving some bills and motions in parliament. And that is why he is keen on who he is sending to sing one term. On the other hand, if William Samoei Ruto gets back to government through whichever means, he will also need numbers. And because he knows the majority are the masses are in one term, it means the opposition will have higher numbers. Therefore, he is sending his cronies to join the one term battalion so that once they win, should he be back to government, they will decamp to his side and aid him with the numbers. That is the game plan that William Samoei Ruto is planning. And if we are not careful, we will risk doing or going back to the same spot we are in. The more things change, the more things change, the more they remain the same because um, people are leaving Ruto's government, wanakuja who are sanitized on this other side. But the moment or when the right time comes, they will decamp and join William Ruto. You can imagine where we are headed to as a country, whether he is in opposition or he is in government with the numbers zenye sisi wenyewe ndio tutakuwa tumempatia. I want you to trace back the 1 billion shilling tender when Omanga bagged it. Ni time alikuwa na floss hapa na magari za 64 million and what have you. Wakati you guys, the Gen Zs, the young people of this country, the old people, the old generation were saying hakuna pesa ya school fees, hakuna pesa ya capitation ya watoto, hakuna pesa ya chakula ya watoto, but they prioritized kuenda kurenovate State House so that they can give their friends the tenders so that their friends could not be out of this government. We need to be very careful of this lot. Kama unajua William vizuri, he will finance you hata ukiwa kwa ODM like back in 2022. Akijua ukiingia, you're going to be his side. That is William Samoei Ruto for you, and we need to be very careful and very vigilant when we are scouting for the next leaders in the next parliament. See you until next time.
I asked Omanga the last time she spoke to the head of state.
Maybe the first year of his presidency, when we were appointed as a deputy CSS,
That's an outright lie. Nobody has been sitting with a vice chief of defense forces and tells us that she has spent a whole year, 2 or 3, without talking to the president. And secondly, just listen to her complaining that the reason she did not get that job is because wewe kama raia, you went to court to stop the CAS, the unconstitutional seats.
Yes, the CSS. Yeah, I think that's the time we were sworn in, but then we never got to get to office because Kenyans went to court, and we never got to get to office because Kenyans went to court,